Yeah, make plans. Don't be like me. Wait, don't. Do not go into it. Boys are stone hearted, like they are stone hearted. I'm not heartbroken, but a lover girl. I just used to do hard game. My hard girl no reach anywhere. It's blinding. You blind your haters. What do you mean? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Abisola again, that slave girl. How have you guys been? I know it's been a long time I posted, and this is my very first video for this 2023. Happy New Year, guys. How are you doing? How is the family? Hope you guys had a fun time during the festive period. I mean, work has started. It's a new year. I'm sure everyone is resuming back to their various schedules and all. So this is my first video, and I thought, what other way to start the video rather than coming up with like a video on this gorgeous face I have on. I've not posted, I felt like I've not posted anything on my channel regarding beauty, and I'm a makeup artist, and I have like 5 videos already without anything beauty related, which is why I thought to make my first video a video on makeup. So in this video I'll be showing you how I glammed up for this look, except for the hair. Of course, I had my hair done in the morning. I was quite skeptical about if I was going to do anything today. I've been trying as much as possible to create content lately, but I've not just been so inspired. So this came like last minute. I'm like, oh, you know what, I'll be going back to school soon, and I won't be able to like talk much because I have a roomie and a friend of mine is also staying over, so it might be quite busy and all. I might not be able to like have a conversation with you guys like I want to, and I felt like ranting today because I've not been inspired, like I said. So that's why I just thought, okay, let me just do something before I go. I'm sure you guys are used to the background in school already. I don't have backdrops and all of that, so I'll try as much as possible to get my setup done as soon as possible. So in this video I'll just be showing how I got this glam on. It's nothing much, as you can see. It's very simple and gorgeous. I mean, I look fly, So let's get into the video, guys. See you. So welcome back to the video, guys. As you can see, I have a bare face here. I'm so sorry for the background noise. That's because it's daytime, and my house is kind of like close to the streets, if that makes sense. So all these vendors, them, will definitely want to advertise their stuff. I hope you guys can hear me. I pray you guys can hear me because I'm actually shouting, kind of. So this is my house, by the way. This is my house. I'm not in school. Most of my past videos have been like in school, so I'll just go into the makeup. I'm sure most of my subscribers are girls. If you're a guy, I'm sorry, I'll probably like gist or something along the line. So this is for my girlies then, I got you guys. I didn't pack a lot of my makeup stuff from school, so I'll just be working with what I have here. I mean, it's 2023. I pray this year brings like a lot of opportunities for everyone, me especially. Like, I don't know what my year is going to be like yet. I'm one person that doesn't like to like do goals ahead of the year. Probably I'm always scared or something, I don't know, but I just hope this year comes with a lot of wins, a lot of success stories for me and for everyone watching out there. Yeah, happy new year. So I've not been really inspired lately to do anything. I don't know why. Probably it's because it's new year, and everyone is talking about what they have, their plans for the year and all that, setting goals. And knowing who I am, I don't set goals. I just go into the year like, oh, I'm going into it, yo. I'm going. God got me covered. So who am I? Don't mind me. You can make plans, my dear. Make plans. Don't be like me. I don't make plans. I just live my life. Like, I don't know. I feel like talking to you guys now. It's like it's helping because I've just been really low. I don't know why. Probably I know why. I'm not just telling you. So I'm just going to be cleaning my face. I mean, I just had my baths like some time back, but just cleaning my face basically. So Yeah, it's a new year. What are your plans for this year? I'd like to hear from you guys. Do you have plans? Do you have goals? What are you looking to achieve? If that makes sense. I mean, I don't have anything lined up as well. If you don't, my dear, don't rush it. You can't be like everyone. Fine, people might be setting goals and all. Not be everybody will fit set goal. For someone like me now, I don't know anything about setting goal. I won't say I don't know anything. I'll just say probably I'm not just used to it. I'm not. I've just been starting with my skin work for a very long time that I don't find it convenient anymore to start with brows. So yeah, this is a moisturizer. Something that works effectively like this is this Nivea. Nivea has like something similar. If you can't afford this brand, it's not necessary you have to use everything I'm using here. So I'm just applying moisturizer just to give like moisture to your skin, basically serve as a base for applying your makeup. So I'm just applying that. So it's a new year, yeah, and I don't know, I've just been to myself a lot recently because I'm tired from school stress and being home and all of that. I don't really have time for myself that much. I was supposed to go out like that was last week Friday nights with my friends, but I kind of bailed out. I was not feeling well, but I won't say that was why I bailed out. I bailed out because I was not feeling up to it at all. I don't know why, but I wasn't feeling up to it. So I think the reason why is, let me just be truthful. I recently like stopped seeing someone I like a lot, like relationship issues. I recently stopped seeing someone I liked a lot. I mean, I don't know how to cope with that. Like, I've not been able to talk about it to anyone, if that makes sense. So I'm applying a primer. Yeah, it's just another base for your makeup, basically, to help you. This one is oil free, yeah, so it helps to control oils where you have like oil, where you're likely to have oil coming out from your face. So this helps. And places like that is your T-zone, your forehead, your nose bridge, and yeah, that is basically where you have oil coming out. I don't sweat. I don't think I sweat on my face a lot. So if you actually sweat on your face, there's something they call a sweat block, so that helps. This is from one brand on IG. Sweat block helps, but this is just something. I'm indoor. I don't think I'll need to like use the sweat block, so I won't be using it. So like I was saying, we stopped seeing each other. I mean, yeah, we've stopped seeing each other, if that makes sense. So I'll say I'm heartbroken. Not heartbroken per se. I mean, we didn't have like an official. It still makes sense to call it like heartbroken. Is that the right word? I don't know if that's the right word to use. Should I say I'm heartbroken, or I'm here to overcome the feelings I have? Where is this thing? Why is it stressing me? Like, I'm still holding on to my feelings, if that makes sense. So that's what is going on. I feel like that is what is wrong with me. That's why I'm kind of like all to myself. I mean, I like him a lot. And we stopped seeing, yeah. So yeah, you see this thing called relationship, my dear, it's not for the weak. So this is a setting spray. Ooh. Yeah, so I was saying relationship is not for the weak. Like, we know you can't handle it, don't go into it, especially relationships that are not defined. If you guys know what I mean by relationships are not defined, You know, there's this thing going on now that people are no longer dating. Ooh, that's too much. That people are no longer dating now. They do this. If we vibe, if we like each other, we can just be there for each other. Like nothing serious. We're not being official. I don't know if that makes sense. If anyone has been in that kind of thing before, so that is what is going on. Like this is what is happening right now. So I kind of like found myself in that situation for the first time. I'm someone that likes to I like to have my own person. Like if you are for me, I am for you. I'm into that kind of shit. So I recently found myself in the this thing is almost out, bro. I've used the life. I recently found myself in the we are vibing. Let us vibe. The vibe is good. Yeah, let me put it that way. If the vibe is good, let's just go ahead with that. So if you know you can't, if you know you are a softie that they fall in love, my dear, don't do it. Don't. I mean, I think it's easier on boys' end, right, to like have a thing with girls and not fall in love and not catch feelings and all. But I feel like we girls, we are easily like we get our emotions are kind of, I don't know how to put it. Yeah, we kind of like fall in love or start to develop feelings. Yeah, that is what I mean. We start to develop feelings really fast. So I'm just like applying my foundation from the stick. So like I was saying, we kind of like develop feelings really fast compared to guys. I mean, guys can be with like as many girls as possible and they will likely not have feelings. It might just be like just chilling. They are chilling together and all of that, and it's fine by them. But as a girl, if you can't undo it, don't go into it. Do not go into it. Like, I mean, it's for a first timer, it's something out of my comfort zone. So me trying it out after meeting this person, we met like, that will be after COVID, that will be 2021. So when blending your foundation, you want to make sure you're using a damp beauty sponge. This is a beauty sponge. I would have shown you before I dampened it, if that makes sense. I don't know, English can be twisted. So I would have shown you before I dipped it in water. Like, it's always smaller, but the moment you dip it in water, it becomes really soft and bigger. So this is, just make sure like you remove all of the excess water. I feel like there's still water inside this one. I'm just trying to extract any excess water that is there. So as I was saying, so I met this guy, that was like 2021-ish. I actually went for a friend's. Bro, the lightning is bad. I'm not sure you guys can see anything. I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't come with my lights. Fuck. Let me make do with this side. I feel like there's light reflection here. So I met him back in 2021, like I was saying, and we kind of clicked. Yeah, we saw each other. He worked on a friend's project and all, and yeah, like it was really cool, if that makes sense. It was cool. Yeah, we exchanged numbers, we got talking and all. Things happened, you know, and I mean, it got to a point we had to talk about what we were like into, what I was getting into and all. So we talked about it, and he goes like, yeah, he doesn't want to be committed and all that. I'm like, okay, cool. Since we like each other, I mean, let's see how it goes. Like, all my thoughts then was, if we probably have a change of hearts if we continue and all, since we like each other. But I repeat, don't go into anything without confirming where you stand. Like, don't go into anything thinking, oh yeah, this person would have a change of heart at some point. It's just like you're putting yourself up for what's it called, like you're shooting yourself in the leg, sha, if that makes sense. Like if someone tells you like, okay, this is what I want, if it's comfortable with you at that point, you can go on. Like, I mean, we are adults here. No one forced anybody into anything. It's something we both agreed to do. But I feel like I went into it thinking, oh, things can change. You might decide to like what's it called, he might decide to change his mind, feelings might come in, like love might come in and all of that. I probably like how would I put it, can you guys see that face? Like, I'm so sorry, I'm not sure if you guys can see anything. I just feel like it's not bright enough for you to see the difference of before I applied the foundation and after I applied it. So don't just go into anything you're not certain. You're not certain where it is headed. Like, don't go in with the mindset of, oh, I can change him. Yeah, I can change him. I can make him see reasons to why he can like decide to give in to what I want, if that makes sense. Don't go in with that mindset. If you decide to do it at that point, you are doing it for yourself, not because you are going in open to change the person's already laid down rule, or I don't know how to, I can't remember, that word just skipped my mind. So that's just it. So we've been together for a year. Yeah, we were together for a year and it was all good and all, but I kind of like wanted more than he was willing to give, and seeing that he's not someone that is going to change what he wants. I didn't see him as that. Like, he already made up his mind. Fine, it was an agreement we both had from the onset, but I went in thinking things could change and all. Well, it didn't. This is a concealer, so I'm just going to use that to highlight. So highlighting basically is like places where light would naturally hit if you were to like to be facing a light source here, places that you know that lights will bounce on, if that makes sense. So that is where you highlight. So you use like a concealer shade or a foundation. I recently found out that you could use a foundation lighter than your skin tone to highlight. Like, that's crazy, rather than using a foundation. So if you're using a concealer as well, you're using something lighter than your normal skin tone, probably a shade or two lighter. So I'm just going to be highlighting places like that. The tip of this foundation, and why am I saying foundation, of this concealer brush, man, this mirror is embarrassing. The tip is messed up, so I'll probably just use this look cute. Can you see? Cute mirror, cute. So I'll just go ahead to highlight this part as well. Can you guys see that? Bro, the lightning. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, so sorry. We just have to make do with what we have. So you guys should please bear with me. I'll do something better when I'm back to school. I mean, that way I have my ring light. I didn't come home with my ring lights, which is why. So after you place your concealer, you just have to blend it out. Can you see, guys? I'm just blending. Can you guys see that lifting? Can you see? Can you see the difference? Like, look at this pattern. Yeah, are you guys seeing? Are you seeing what I'm saying? So what was I saying? I've forgotten. My god. What was I saying? I swear I can't remember what I was saying. But anyways, let's just go with the flow. I mean, this I'm looking snatched already. So I'm just blending it out as well. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm on low fine bye. So I mean I feel like that is what has been wrong with me. I'm going through emotions. I'm going through heartbreak. Not technically, it's not like an heartbreak technically, sure. It's just we decided to end things, right? Like I won't say we're not feeling the vibe anymore. Like we just stopped talking. Like someone you used to talk to every day, every single day. Then like we used to talk every day, like every minute. We're always texting each other. Now imagine like when you guys are not texting anymore. We didn't talk for like a week straight, and I'm like, oh, okay. It feels like, and nobody was saying anything. I'm like, oh, okay. It feels like it has gotten to the point where we kind of like let this go. I mean, as much as it will hurt, we just have to move on. So that's what I've been dealing with. I'm heartbroken. My God, it didn't break my heart though. It's just me that I can't control my emotions. I like to think like I'm an hard girl, but I know how to. If I find somebody I like, that I like you, that I'm into you, bro. I like you for real. So that's just it. I like you for real. Can you guys see, bro? I mean, are you saying what I'm saying? So just make sure you blend, Shia. Just blending. Bro, this is looking snatched. Like I'm looking snatched. Mufine. Should get me. Mufine. Bah. So that's just it. Don't mind me. I feel like I've forgotten all what I wanted to say. Like everything about the whole relationship thingy. What's it, baby? Anyways, so I'll just go ahead with the makeup. So if you want to brighten your under eye more, I feel this is, some people like to like have a lot more highlighted. So you can just go in with something else. This is lighter than the previous one I used. Just little, just the inner corner of your face, then blend that in towards, yeah, you can blend it towards your eyelid. That will serve as a base for your eyeshadow application. So I'm doing the same thing here as well. Sorry if that is blocking the view. I'm so pained that I don't know if you guys can see what I'm saying. I'm doing, sorry, because it feels like it's dark. I'm sorry guys. So I'm just blending, like I said. You have to blend, like blend and make sure you're not looking like one part of your face is not looking so different from the other. Whew, yeah. So I'm done blending. I mean, that's just that about the relationship, basically. We're just two people that liked each other a lot. We had good times together, but there was not just commitments. Well, another thing that kind of like put us off, or probably puts me off, because I don't know if he was looking at it towards like future. Me, I don't calculate. I don't reason future. He's AS and I'm AS, so we definitely can't end up together. So it was just a time being kind of thing. I'll just go ahead to set, not like set, it's actually setting as well. You know, the places I highlighted, I'll just go ahead to like put a bit of powder. You know, it's a cream product I use, so the powder helps to like place, it helps with placements when you want to apply setting powder. It helps to like give a full coverage before going in with your setting powder. So that is what I'm doing. I'm doing that with a powder palette, just using a powder palette if I go in with my setting powder to bake a bit places where I highlighted. So that was another reason why I thought that okay, it's not something, I mean, what we had wasn't something that would go on forever. The faster I like kind of grew out of whatever I was feeling, the better for us both, me especially, because I feel like I was starting to like him a lot more than just wanting vibes and inshallah with him. Vibes and inshallah, that's what they call it. So I just don't want that anymore. I'm my own person, you know, someone I can call my own, that I know that yes, this is my boyfriend. You know, we are all cute and all together, we go out together. Fine, I went out with him too, but you know, this kind of thing that you guys are not you're not claiming each other, right? We are not claiming each other, so we didn't go about posting cute pictures and all together. I don't think we have a picture together, Seth. I don't think so. I can't remember if we do, but that kind of thing, I want, like, you know, all those cute little things where you can do PDAs and all that. You know, you flaunt your man, do you get? But we weren't that. I didn't talk about it, but knowing what he wanted, I don't feel like it was going to be comfortable with him. I mean, comfortable for him doing all of that with me. I might have wanted it and he didn't, which is why I'm like, again, don't go into all this let's vibes and inshallah thing if you are not stone-hearted. Boys are stone-hearted, like they are stone-hearted. If they won't fall in love with you, they won't fall in love with you. You get me? If they don't want love, they don't want it. If you're a female, if you are lucky, you might like, if you are lucky with the guy, you might be lucky to have him fall in love with you or something, if the person is willing to. If the person is not willing to, don't force it. There's no point. Don't force it. Like, don't force it. I'm sorry. I feel like it's nice talking about it now, because I've not been able to talk about it with anyone. So this is a setting powder, a translucent, actually. It's translucent setting powder. We have setting powders that have like colors in them, but this one is translucent, and from what I heard, you can use it for any skin type. So I just like poured a little on this powder palette to set my face. So I don't know, this story might be going off and on because when I'm doing one thing, I can't remember the last place I stopped. So I just got it to set my face. It feels good talking about it now, because I don't think I've been able to like accept the fact that I want to talk to anyone about it, because people didn't really know about us. Probably just my cousin, my friend that I worked with, then a colleague of mine back at work. Those are like the people that knew about us. So you know, this thing where you have like girlfriends that you guys talk about every and anything with. I don't have that. Like, I don't have much friends. I won't say I don't have much friends. Yeah, I mean, the time I don't have much friends. I don't have much friends. Let me put it that way. I don't feel comfortable sometimes talking about some things with people I'm not like close with. If that makes sense. So I've not been able to talk about it. I just told my cousin that, oh, myself and this guy, we are no longer talking. And she's like, oh, what happened and all? And I'm like, I mean, I feel we lost the, I feel like we just lost the vibes. The vibes just got lost somewhere. Ooh. I can't cry. No, I won't cry for boy. Son of man. Nah. I mean, I've cried for men, but have I cried for men? Yeah, I think I have. One boy like that I liked a lot. I liked one particular boy. I swear, like, I would say I've had breakfast like that, social. She wasn't. Yeah, amazing. Just 2 people have given me breakfast. 2 people. In fact, 3 people. And me, I'm not giving anybody breakfast. You can imagine. So in life. Anyways, we move. I'll find my own man. So back to what I was saying. It was really sweet and all. Like, it was a sweet boy, responsible. I mean, throughout my stay with him, yeah. I say stay. I not stay with him. I not live in his house. So throughout the time we were together, it was sweet. It was sweet. Except that sometimes, you know, like when you have something like that, it's hard to know what the other person is thinking. It's hard to, like, things you love to say or things you love them to do or things you love to do with them. It's kind of hard doing them because you don't want to come off as being desperate. So I'm contouring. Contour. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So you don't want to come off as being desperate. When you contour, you're contouring this part of your forehead. I don't know what it's called, I'm sorry. Your forehead, this part. Some people like to contour their jawline. Me, I don't even get jawline where I want contour, but irrespective, face must be snatched. What you guys say? So there was something I saw one time that was still like what's it called? That I used to read makeup content. So when you are contouring, you can basically write it as E. Is it E? I'll be 3, yeah. Can you see? That is, if you guys paid attention, that is like basically where I contoured, like this and like this. And then after you contour those sides, you have to contour the bridge of your nose. So I can't remember what I was saying before. So I'm just contouring the bridge of my nose. Can you guys see that I defined? Look at this side and look at here. I'm not sure if you can see the difference. So you just follow the bridge of your nose, right, and brush it down. Just small products. So this I am doing is called powder contour. Like, you can contour with either cream products or powdered products. So I'm basically just using powdered products. If I wanted to do cream contour, I would have applied like a darker shade of concealer to those places I contoured before placing powder as well, just to save all of that stress. You can simply do this, which is powder contour. So the same thing I did there, I'm just doing that here. Can you guys see that there's like a bit of definition going on there? Yeah, so just brush that down. Let me know if you guys have been in something like this before, where you are with someone, just you're with someone without like defining what you guys are. You guys are just enjoying each other's company and all of that. I mean, it was a good time. It's something I've not tried out before, and I get to try it, so I definitely know what and what not to expect if I'm going to be going into any of that, which I don't think I will, because no, I can't deal, to be honest. I can't deal with it. I can't deal. I want my own person, and I don't want someone that will be together and like we are not together as well, if that makes sense. That is just what it feels like. You're with the person, but at the same time you're not with the person. You guys are just exclusive for each other, like just having a nice time without defining what you have. I feel like I will miss him, because all the time I'm one person that if I should like somebody, I find it hard to like talk to someone else. Like if I'm into something already, if I'm in a relationship, I don't go about like double texting other people, or I say double texting. What's that word? They call it something. I can't remember what they call it. Sorry. So right now I just want something for me. I want my guy, my kind of person, we're on the same level, like we're on the same page, we both want the same thing. Like I won't even lie, like if I'm dating right now, it's to date to marry, to be honest. Like I don't have energy for, I'm not saying I want to get married right away. I'm only using powder to like set where I applied the grwm. So I'm not saying I'm dating to marry right now. I mean, I'm not ready for marriage. Where's the money? I don't have money yet. I don't have money. I'm still a student. You're still feeding me. I'm not going to marry. Who will be feeding me? Wait, we should see which man shite that wants to carry me and my bukata. Why not? But I'll go and marry somebody that we are still struggling together. I can't do, and I bring child to this world to suffer. No. So basically what I'm saying is, if I'm meeting anyone now, it has to be for something serious, something that will lead to marriage, if that makes sense. Don't come and play with me. I'm not playing. I'm not playing again. The time of playing has passed. I mean, just have somebody in your corner that you know that, okay, this person, you guys should like build yourselves together and all of that. Be concerned about each other's personal growth. Someone you can talk about any and everything with, if that makes sense. Drawing your brows, you have to be very careful. You don't want to like draw thick lines. Can you guys see what I'm doing? It's just like you're following your hairline, but at the same time the lines you are drawing are not thick. Very light something. Can you guys see that there's a line there, but it doesn't look like there's a line? I have like natural full brows, so I just like to follow the pattern of my brows. Can you see? So just filling lightly. Places where you have like sparse hair are where you're filling in. I have enough hair already, so there's no need to like shade. Just doing light strokes. Can you guys see that? There's brow there. I don't know if you guys can see. The pencil is there, but it's not obvious that it's there because I have natural hair. Like I have enough air to give people safe. More than enough. Ooh. Like that's what I've been worrying about. Like I'm so used to him that it's kind of hard not talking to him. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. A mess. Like it's so crazy that someone that you talk to every day, you are not just talking again. What's that? Like it's weird. And we've been each other's status. What for? Oh my god. I don't know how to react, to be honest. Like I don't know. I mean, I feel like we will still make good friends, but then I have to get over whatever it is I am feeling. Make I get over that one first. So I'm just going to be concealing my brows. I'm so sorry guys, I'm just going in and out of topic, but you guys get what I'm saying. I'm sure, like I'm not heartbroken, but I'm just dealing with it with breakup. Yeah, it's you can say it's a breakup because that's why, like, what other term will I use for it aside breakup? Breakup is breakup. We used to be with somebody, used to see somebody, and you guys are not seeing anymore. It's still breakup, whether you're official or not. Breakup is breakup, so I'm dealing with breakup. My god, I'm a mess. So I'm just going to be highlighting my brows. Oh god, this is not convenient, to be honest, because I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'll probably do a better one later on. I just feel like it's been a while I posted anything for you guys. I mean, it's a new year. So I'm just taking my time to highlight my brows. Yeah, can you see that? Snatched. So when you're highlighting, just follow like what you drew already with your pencil. You're applying just very small concealer and you're basically just brushing it out. I would have really loved you guys to see this more. There's no way I can go about it because one, I have a mirror at hand and light as well. I love that girl. I just used to do art game. My art girl no reach anywhere, to be honest. I love that girl. Well, I don't want you taking me for granted. If I do fall in love with you, that is one thing I won't allow. Don't take me for granted. Don't do that. I mean, how will I show you love and you feel like, okay, because this person, you know my weak point or anything, you not come out between anyhow? I won't take that. So I'm a lover girl. I like this person. Like I like him a lot. And I don't know, it's not like he does anything special, but we just kind of like click, if that makes sense. We kind of click. You know, they stressed me. He himself no like stress. So you know when like two people that don't like stress come together, I mean, people will not give each other stress, but unto say we no can like stress, I feel like our our this thing, what's it called? What's that word? It kind of our share connection in Makwe. Should I say our connection? I don't know, Sha. We don't like stress, Sha, so yeah. I feel it was a good time. Yeah. It was a good time. I know I'll get through it. I will. Line eyeshadow on my eyelid as a base. Can as well use like an eyeshadow primer if you have one, but if you don't, always improvise. I did like a lot of improvising before I was able to like gather most of my most of my makeup stuff, so I would advise you guys to do that too. So I'll just go ahead with doing something simple for my eyeshadow. So just patting and dragging into my crease. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see? This is a blending brush. I've not been saying anything. I'm sorry, like, don't go into that shell again. I was feeling so hyper when I started. Now I can't even say anything again. Whew, I'm sorry. Let's just continue with the number of times I've said I'm sorry. Let's just continue with the makeup. So I'm just doing the same thing I did on this eye for this eye. It's just like a neutral eyeshadow I'm doing. I'm not doing anything loud, nothing serious, just something neutral and nice. I mean, this stuff is so pigmented, like so pigmented. What is this beauty? I didn't have anything else to say. I mean, just take your time. If you're going to be going into anything, take your time. Make sure you know what you're getting into. If you can handle it, go ahead. If you can't, please don't. I think I handled mine well, except for when I started to catch feelings. And they say you catch flights, not feelings. Catch flights, not feelings. You get me? Oh yeah, I don't catch feelings. I know catch flight though. Now feelings I they catch. You imagine. So I'm just using the transition color to blend out the outer corner here, the outer corner of my lid. I don't know if you guys can see that effect. I mean, this eyeshadow is giving, like, I love what it is giving. So I'm just going to be using the gold shade for this part. If you guys can see that part of my eyelid. Like I said, it's nothing serious. It's just something neutral. Can you see? apply, if you want it to give like a smoky effect, you can apply like a bit of black just to blend out the V side. So there's a place we call the outer V, which is this side of your eyelid. So to blend that place out with a darker shade, just like to give a small what did I call it? To give a small smoky effect here, and to blend out your ash lines from the eyeshadow basically. Oh man, I love this eyeshadow, it's giving. Ooh, I feel like I did too much on that side. Just adjust that here. Alright. So I'm just blending still. So I'm just blending basically. So time for the lips, the limp. So I'm just lining my lips with a brown brow gel. If you know me, you know I'm big on brown lips. I'm big nude lips, sorry. I like nude lips a lot. So I'm just lining with a brown gel. Nothing serious. Sometimes I do like to use like concealers. Ooh, look at the eyes. I like to use concealer as a nude part of my lid rather than using a nude lipstick. Just marking basically. Anyways, everyone she fine. Would that be almost soon? What? This beauty. Ọmọ mo dùn. Ọmọ ló dùn báyìí. Dear future husband, spec níyàwó ẹ o. Just so you know. Full spec. Can you guys see the eyeshadow? It's given. Ooh, I'm loving this. Ooh, what? No, stop playing. Stop playing. We're fine. No, amen. I don't like to be priding, like me, if I'm proud, but I'm fine. Mo ti fine ju, mo dùn lọ́mọ, mo fine. So, glow, baby glow. Hey God, this brush not this way. I like that. You can use it. I used it for my eyeshadow parts too. I don't know if you guys saw that process, but I used it for that. So I'm just going to use it as an highlighter as well. You know, glow baby glow. Ooh, what? My god, what is that glow? Can you guys see? Like, oh my god, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Ha, god, this palette is the bomb. Oh my, can you see? Oh, what? Don't kid me not. Just very nice glow like that. I'm loving it. If you like, you can like to add some here. If you don't add to it. What's a life? What's a life? No, but this glow from this palette is blinding. You blind your haters. What do you mean? Blind them. Shana Wale. This is the real Shana Wale. So we're just blending everything up. The real Shana Wale. Don't mind, I'm a mess. Like, I really enjoyed doing this video, to be honest. Like, I enjoyed every bit of it. I liked talking to you guys. Let me know if you guys enjoy this video as well. I guess we are done with this tutorial. I'm just going to change, and yeah, I'll normally spray the setting spray on my face, but because of the mascara this thing, I don't want to make it a mess, so which is why I kept it on the beauty blender instead, and I'm just dabbing it. This helps your makeup set rather than having that cakey effect. It gives it like, it blends everything together. If you guys can see, so I'm all changed now, and I'm looking, you can tell I'm looking, you know, like the baby girl that I am. Like, what do you guys think about the look? Is this something you'll be trying out? Would you want me to like do an updated video? I know the lightning was quite poor and probably didn't catch one or two things I was doing along the line. Like I said, this is like my first video on makeup since I opened my channel, so I'm open to your suggestions. I'm open to your critics, or if you have anything you want me to adjust on, I'm open to hear from you. This is the finished look, guys. Is this something you'll be willing to try? Will you be willing to, like, you know, get glam like this to go out? It's a glam you can wear anywhere. It's subtle and not loud. You can take it to, like, you can go out with this. Probably you have like an hangout with your friends, you have a date night, probably just switch up the lips, use something red or any catchy lips, you know. What do you guys think? So I'll be in the comment section. Leave a nice comment if you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to add one or two things to the relationship, or if there's someone that's like learned from all of my relationship rants, or if you like to add, or if you have a take on it, basically let me know in the comment section. Let's make it like an interactive channel. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you very much. Until my next video, bye. Oh, thank you.